Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are back with some more Everrail. And I thought, after the huge response of the first video, do a follow-up, see what else we can find and explore. There's been a few patches as well since, so that's quite good as well. So we'll be able to kind of test some of those out. They've done a bit of weapon balancing and made some of the weapons more effective, some less effective and stuff like that to like balance it essentially. And yeah, basically just explore a little bit more. And like I said, I think you guys like this. It was saw a few comments of like, oh, it's like The Last Caretaker but on a train, to some degree. So like I said, we got the procedural generation in this one, which does mean that the runs will be slightly different each time, which is interesting. We kind of just parked up here, didn't we? I think let's go and explore the unknown. Let's maybe head over to this one and have a little look at what's over here, and yeah, we can go from there. So yeah, if you missed the previous episode, I'll leave it linked below. Not promising this will be a full playthrough, because like I said, it's not something that really ends at the moment. There's not really a story as far as I'm aware, or like a win condition, but we're gonna spend some time. Yeah, we're just gonna spend some more time in this, exploring and seeing how we get on. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and let's jump straight into it. Let's take our brakes off. Move this up a little bit. We do have that full power as well, which is good. See the debris on the tracks there. Like I said, we can left click to use our shield. See that there. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna use our shield now. There we go. Make sure it doesn't derail. Just lower this down a little bit. Look at that, like space station satellite. Nah, it's like a space station, isn't it? Up there in the sky. Very cool. Well, looks like this train station of sorts. Quite a few enemies around. Okay. Right. Let's have a, we got loads of ammo. Like I said, they have apparently reworked the weapons. So maybe, did I put that in storage in the end? I wasn't very happy. I wasn't very happy with it. That's that one. They expanded storage as well. Seems like we've got 2 extra slots, so that's a patch that they've done as well. They've made them hold a bit more stuff, which is good. Food depot as well. That's all good there. Go downstairs, we got our weapon bit, we got our ISO tank. Store that in there. We do have a jackal. Is it on us then already, the jackal? Maybe. A bit more storage, a bit large storage, batteries. Expand our batteries even more so. Let's see as well, there's a cycler or something, exosuit forge. So you can get exosuit upgrades, tech fabricator upgrades as well.
Critical hunger levels.
The salvager we're gonna need. Okay. Spoiled food. Oh. Okay. We'll take that out there and we'll... eat all of that. Right. Okay, well let's... be this side, won't it? Here we get on. Okay. Let's see how this is. You made it better? Seems so. We should just get rid of the tooltips though. I really like that game we played recently called Forest Doesn't Care, because it lets you just swap between third person and first person. Which I think a lot of you in the comments were saying you prefer it first person, which I would as well. I don't know if they haven't fixed this though. Look, this is the bit that annoys me. And I know it's little, but I play a lot of shooters and not aiming down sight. You're still using the reticle. Maybe it doesn't bother you guys as much as it does me. Maybe. A bit more accurate. Don't really notice it being more accurate. Okay, the spread on the rifle is way better. They've 100% fixed that from the last episode. Still has like a maximum range. I'm gonna start taking full damage. Even like when you're running, the gun doesn't move with you. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna probably play this third person, I think. Let's make some plates, if we can. Make some plates. Do we have enough to make 10? We do.
Attention. Battery drain heavily increased by crafting.
Okay, at least it gives you that heads up now. Wish you could get rid of these permanently. I do feel like, I don't know, have they added any options to like with the UI? Not really. Would like to see that as an option. But yeah, okay. But I'm really glad the rifle is like better. That's really good. It also means you can then do the jackal already and kind of upgrade it a little bit as well, which makes a bit more sense then. Yeah, out this way. There we go. I'd probably lower the hunger as well. Feels like it goes very fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, temperature's dropping. Could do is grab some of that ISO as well. Whoa! Where'd you come from, buddy? Wait, oh, there we go. I was like, can I not get in? Right, let's go back this way. Okay, we just have two. Right, yeah. Launch glider. ISO collector is on. Oh. Apparently not. How do I brake? There we go. This is a complete, like, random part of this game, but... little... mini game. Get caught. There we go. Okay. So we can choose our belts and all that stuff, but we'll be able to like have upgrades and things for that as well. Collect the finished items. And have the salvager. Now the salvager is freaking huge. Alright, so maybe we put that there. And it's basically is the last caretaker. It's a grinder. There we go. There we go. I'm right at home now. Right at home. But then we can put... So these are only usable... Okay. Do I... You let it process, or do you... Stuff where I actually want a tooltip, it doesn't actually tell me that. Okay. Oh, he's doing it now. Okay, we use the site. Okay, it's doing it now. See, it's doing it. Okay. Just had a little bit of a moment there. Right. I don't know now. I might be with you guys. I kind of really wish I could play this first person. I think for me, just if this wasn't so much of a shooter, we would be playing it first person. Which is bizarre, because I normally prefer to play my shooters first person. But the rifle doesn't move when you're sprinting, it just stays still, and then it doesn't... There's no aim down sight. I do like the snow sound effects under your shoe. Like the little crunch of snow. And lots of stuff you can just shove in the salvager now that we've got that as well. Probably need to look again at that tech bench so that we can maybe build more resistance to the cold as well. What I don't like is that stuff does respawn, like that mine is back, and then you do get the enemies coming back a little bit, so you can clear an area and then it's not actually clear. Have a look. That stuff was all good, wasn't it? We got a few bits in that storage though. Good, put that in there. Let me just click start recycling. Cool. We can actually take these rations out, should be nice. And we can store that in our food depot. We've got a nice little steady supply there of rations. Okay. What else could we build? I like the idea of having a, was it a transport or a teleport? Where is that though? What was that called? Not passenger, oh, transit system. I like the idea of having, put one there. And then we put this one down where the gliders are. Like that. Oh. Cancel that, there we go. We've placed 10 buildings. You can enter hatch and now you can choose what's in the glider bay. And you can choose, right, we want to go to the press slit engine. Nice. It's growing on me. It is growing on me. I've always been a bit mixed on this one. I think with the 2 demos and then even with the video of this early access that we did before this one. I left feeling a little bit like, enjoyed my time with it, but a bit mixed on where it's going. But it is, the more I delve into it, the more I am, it is growing on me. Okay, so we need the better base materials for that stuff. You need composite metal. I guess the question is, are you able to craft composite metal? We're gonna want grappa kits as well.
Attention. Battery drain heavily increased by crafting.
That's fine. 10 kilowatts. It's not bad. And it's weird because up there it's 10 kilowatts, but I was getting confused last time because I was like, wow, it's draining it a lot, but it uses megawatts or is it milliwatts or megawatts? Uses megawatts, I think, for the crafting, so it decimalizes it, which is fine. Okay. I think crafting of food, and so we can build a laboratory. What I want to see then is, could we Got these pipes and stuff here, which is... or something else, isn't it, really? Because you can build, like, floor tile. So you can have, like, this here. And build across. You can arguably... you select... press 2. And can we dismantle this one? Can you dismantle this elevator? Or does it have to have an... no, it doesn't have to have a lift there, does it? Might just be because it's the base. Right, let me just... oh yeah, you can dismantle that. And you can dismantle... okay, so the base stuff that came with the train, you can't delete that. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And just to check... yeah, that's just part of the decoration. What I'm thinking is you could put your floor tiles here. And we'd need more plates, but you could basically use this upper cabin still. We've got to build on that. We've got to go get some more scrap. The salvager is recycled 25 items. Okay. Right, let's get rid of all that. Open up the map. We're going to go for a tunnel and then another tunnel. And we've got another stop soon. Okay. Like how you guys were like, why is there like no in the tunnel? Like, yeah. I guess it's been pushed in by other train. I don't know. I don't know. I still like doing this though. Not no clip. I guess they have to render all of it because you can at any point just get out in the glider and then just go and get your ISO stuff. So they have to have it all there, and especially because it's multiplayer, you could have someone driving through the tunnel and then someone else flying the glider. That's what it's called. Alright, looks like there's another train station, but not my favorite. That satellite thing's cool though, isn't it? Okay. I feel like it does more camera shake when it's doing that. I'm really uncertain. Really uncertain with what one I'm preferring. What we didn't do was put our thing there as well. So we can get some scrap. Okay. I think that sets it off. No, okay. Ooh. What's that? Yeah, there's that turret. We need EMP weapons to switch to take them out. Probably worth seeing if we can make one of them. Just a little EMP pistol. We just need an energy cell. Craft at laboratory. Need plates to make that.
Attention. Battery drain heavily increased by
Okay.
crafting.
All take scrap metal at this level, basically. Right. Yeah, we really need to go out to just get as many materials as possible. Boulder, I'm guessing. Pistol's heavily upgraded, isn't it? So yeah, okay, they buffed that pistol, didn't they? I don't think it was hitting 30s last time. Oof. Don't even know what I'm picking up. I'm just picking it up. Guess because it's really cold. Definitely need to look at what upgrades we could get. Okay, so we can just chuck all that stuff in there. Just gives you some passive extras from your junk, really, isn't it? Needs like a deposit all though, or deposit similar. You can fill similar, like you can take it out, but it doesn't seem to work the other way around. Alright, let's collect all of them. Kind of thinking there's something that could be up here, but I've got to make the floor first, I think. Like, can we do that? Can we make... And then... Oh, we can. There we go. So we can't put another thing here, though, so you do lose a little bit of your... Can't put that there because it clips with it. And you can't free build, it is all like... It all snaps. You can build through there, though. Not that you need to. But you could build something over there as well. Okay. Well, let's build the laboratory, which is just the right length, isn't it? Do that. I should put a sign as well. There we go. Do you freely write on that, or do you... Probably need to. So you can write on it and be like, subscribe. Yeah, okay, so you can just freely type. No icons or anything like that, so literally you just free type. Can you put an actual emoji if we were to... No. No, I was gonna say I was opening up the emoji window, which it does show. It does show the emoji. You can click it, but it doesn't put it in there. All good. Right. Let's. Can we reach this yet? Okay. So energy drinks. Uses some of the isotopes as well. Okay. Gives you stamina regen. We can make field rations now. Heal stims. And then this is where we can make like an energy cell. Right. Make one of them. Hot soup gives you... Okay, hot soup's really good. I'm gonna make some of that. Okay. I mean, let's move on. Let's see if we can find another, like, facility, like, dungeon to go into. Looks like we've got nothing for a while.
Engine failure imminent.
Oh, there we go, yeah. It's going too fast. I guess that's the thing, though. You can, at some point, find a place to turn around, and then we can always head back to this ring road bit, like. But kind of the map's unlocked as you push towards it, I guess. Hoping this one's not another track, but it looks like it might be, like a station, but. These little bits for the ISO stuff. We're going through another mountain range. See on the topography. Flip it. There we go. Actually looks like, yeah, that's also in the tunnel as well. That's where that all splits. I think my main thing, I mean, those of you who are like new to the channel because you found me through Everrail, we play a game called The Last Caretaker quite a lot. That's done quite well for us, that's safe to say. And, oh, it is a train station, okay. And it is a similar idea in a sense, but the one main difference I'd say between this and The Last Caretaker, and I think it just depends on who you are with that. I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. I know what I prefer, though, is that this is procedurally generated and doesn't have too much of a direction, whereas, but it's more sandbox. Whereas The Last Caretaker is handcrafted with like a fixed story, and, you know, so arguably this in the long term would have more replayability than The Last Caretaker. But I've always been someone who prefers the... I haven't played too much of Enshrouded to compare it to Valheim, but I've always been someone who prefers like the Raft and The Last Caretaker and that kind of stuff, rather than something that's just open and procedural, and other than Minecraft. But then Minecraft, you kind of just decide what you're doing for the build, don't you, and things, which I guess you could do here. I just can't build a hut in mud on that side of things. Equip a glider. Is there anything around here? We get little bearings though. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's some stuff. guess, the importance this one has, because this has all the, this is what we're going to need to make our batteries, this is what we're going to need to make our food. God, it gets so quick. How do I slow? No. There we go. We want you to go to the baseball glove. There we go. That was weird glitching effect happening in front. Oh, it's because the ISO collector, right. It's kind of the effect it's doing. Cool. So does that put that in our inventory, or does it just store it? Just stores it in our isotopes, I think. I'm presuming. Right. Okay, they've made the combat between when I first filmed that episode and now much better. There's more accuracy, there's less variation, I guess you could say. The bullet spread. It's a shame there's not more variety with locations. Obviously, they're all like templated and procedurally generated from there. But it would be cool to have a few more. At the moment, we've got 2 different types of bases, and then we've got numerous train station variations. Have some of that soup. Probably need to add more doors. I think we can add more doors. Okay. Let's salvage it, but if we go up. We have the hot soup. There we go. Okay. So that's all good. Just thinking, can we put like weapons we don't want in here as well? We can. And then we take this stuff out. Put those bits in, let it work through those. It's just gonna take time just going through those. I just want to double check. So we've got take all. We can fill carried items, which takes out just the stuff we have. But yeah, there's no like quick put back in. Like if it matches. Yeah, again, we could take that out at some point if we wanted to. But what we can now do is Need some plates. We can also make the gun as well. Probably need more. Yeah, we need more scrap, but... really, you burn a lot from the crafting. There we go. Let's craft that.
Battery drain heavily increased by crafting.
Like I said, that's that for 117 seconds, 120 seconds, basically 2 minutes of drain. So we're losing 36 kilowatts at the moment across everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out. No, I'm not. I'm going to come out this way. And I'm going to put the soup on here. And we're going to eat the soup on 7. Gives us cold resistance for 180 seconds. It'll be interesting. I don't know if it'll still go up a little bit, or if it just doesn't go up at all. He's going to see me. Okay. Yeah, the cold doesn't go up at all, does it? Okay, so hot soup costs rations, but it's lifesaver. There we go. Yeah, combat it's wild how different, how much difference, like, what's this been, like 10 days probably? How much they've already like improved the combat from that first episode to now. Like, kudos to them. Love to see it. Yeah. Yeah, they've done a really good job with that, because it definitely feels a lot more comfortable now and less frustrating. That looks like a self-exploding one. New enemy type. One of those turrets there. Oh my god! No, no, no! Oh shit. There we go. Oh. I feel like they're guarding something, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me go. What are you doing there? What are you doing there, buddy? Ignoring it. Don't have my EMP on me yet. Oh, really? What we could do though is put the extra pistols that we've picked up on the bar. And voila. Alright, cold resistance is about to run out. We can heal though. It'd be cool though if these things gave you like I said, there's no RPG like skill points to this, but it would be cool to have some sort of meta progression, or they give you tech points towards unlocking research or something. But at the moment it seems the main thing is that you just stop to just gather as many resources as you want and then come back. But the hot soup gives you 3 minutes, or at least on, I don't know if this is because obviously I'm using custom settings. I did play around with that, so maybe that's something I've adjusted there, but I like that. It's pretty good. Broken pet carrier. Okay, so even that's got a limit We start recycling, take out all the current bits. So food is so easy to come by now in terms of like what we're working towards, which is great. Okay. Yeah, we gotta leave that in there. Can see my other. Can I change that? How do I toggle the crew? Is it H? Can I change that? I can change that, can't I? I can press a. But I could press a button to swap that over. Maybe not. I mean, we've got our challenges. Craft a hot soup. Craft a field ration. Okay. Heating stim and a stamina stim. And just use them. Craft an exosuit forge. Okay. Well, yeah, the refiner is what we're gonna want to put the lower stuff into bigger stuff. Probably gonna want another storage. Kinda. Yeah, we get some more bolts. We could get a medium storage.
Battery drain heavily increased by crafting.
That's fine. Let's collect that. And then... I'm guessing it's gonna be that as well. Oh, it's long. It's longer. It's like one more plate, maybe? Yet. Can we do it without that one? Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. I like that it is, like, so fixable, though. I was thinking, might be able to... Can't zoom out to see enough, but yeah, it looks like quite long. I need a few more plates. Should be able to afford it. You need so many. You need so much scrap.
Increased by crafting.
We've got to have one eye on our... Need 2 plates. We can craft from there though, can't we? No, we can't. As long as it's in our inventory or in the storage though, we can. There we go. Right, I'm gonna tuck that right up there. Amazing. Alright, that adds so much. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. Can't jump. There we go. Cool. Put that in there. We can take all of these. Great. Chuck all of that in there. And arguably, we've got more rations than we know what to do with. We're absolutely full. We've got the 200 rations. I think over here would be good to turn them to field rations. Just HP and hunger. we do that, and then... Right, let's get going. Get a move on. There we go. It's growing on me. It is growing on me, to be fair. Starting to all... Like, I think this... I mean, there's two things, and not exhaustive, not all that there is, but there's two things that would, like, make this much better for me, personally, and it's just because I like seeing this in the games I play. But it's some sort of tech tree or progression. You can kind of just, I mean, there is progression, but you can, like, you can just build everything right from the get-go. You don't have to unlock any blueprints. You don't have to, like, find any, like, scrap a certain amount of robots to get a certain amount of tech points or something. Like, and you might be thinking that sounds like a horrendous system, but something about, I guess it makes the onboarding maybe a little bit more easier as well, because you literally can build everything from day one, which might be a positive on the one hand, but it's also, I guess, it's one of those where I like to see progression in my characters, and that might be what we're going to be looking at with the Exoforge thing, with the suits and the upgrades and things like that. So we'll have a little look at those things as well. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if you could get XP for fighting and crafting and building and stuff like that. But then I appreciate that goes a bit more into the RPG realm of things, but just something I tend to like in the games I play, really. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think the settings we've done for this have helped give us some options for sure. Need loads of plates. Just crafted all of those already as well. Which again.
Attention, engine failure imminent.
Oh shit, it's actually, we're actually costing more in crafts than we're earning.
Unsafe speed detected. Apply brakes or risk train damage.
Okay. Fine, it won't drain that. We're not earning anything more, but we won't. The crafts will finish by the time it's done that. Very cool system, because it does keep you on your toes. Got a lot of comments of like, oh, is this just Snowpiercer? Which I think as soon as there's snow and a train, everyone just goes Snowpiercer. Shows how iconic that show is. Is it a book as well? Was it a book first? I remember seeing the TV show. Was that with Chris Evans in it? I remember. It was on Netflix years ago. But I quite enjoyed that show. But that was something where the train couldn't stop, wasn't it? It was like a like the fires of the train had to keep on going at all times, and so at least this gives you the option of being able to use the kinetic energy to like recharge the battery, a bit like I guess on a larger scale, but how a car battery will recharge itself once you're like driving around and stuff. It's got that built-in kind of charger. It's pretty at times. Wish you could hide the HUD. Like, I'd get so many pretty screenshots, but if I'm honest, the HUD is very... Is there no... I mean, at least it pauses in single player. Is there no HUD hiding at all? I don't think so. Yeah. I think so. No. Nope. Nope. Okay. No HUD. That'd be something I'd cry out for. Because it's got some nice, pretty, like, kind of vistas and things like that, but just so much. Burning ISO. Oh, okay, so this ISO aux reactor will allow you to use ISO as fuel. It's actually not a pure electric train. It's actually a FEV. And here we have a small station with some rations, some ISO, scrap and tech. And some mines. Lovely.
Critical hunger levels. Immediately
Oh yeah,
consume
we're
food.
hungry. Want to go up a little bit, don't we? Because our... There we go. Okay, yeah, we want to have a stack of some stuff there so we can get rid of our hunger. Should be all good. And then we can also... some plates. Crafted 100 items. Good use of space, really, being able to build up above it. So, a tech fabricator, we're going to need 5 plates, 60 bolts. That shouldn't be an issue. 5 plates and 60 bolts, so both of these... So we're fine for tech and we're fine for pipes. We just need a load of plates and bolts, which obviously take a lot of stuff to generate. But...
Battery drain heavily increased by crafting.
let's just only have some of them craft, I guess. Pop. Oh no. We wanna go... we're this way, aren't we? We are going to... No, we don't really need to eat that, do we? Okay. Like when you're sprinting, the gun doesn't move, the gun just floats. Lots of things I'd expect to see, like, improved in that regard. Right. Okay, this facility seems like it's lost power. Like I said, I can't remember how to manage the toolbars inside the train because it's got the different toolbar, but we need to sort that out as well. Brought in those weapons that I put on the toolbar, which I could have just put in the salvager. Already at full health. A load of scrap collection. Some rarer materials. These, right, okay. Okay. Right, let's we need to put that on there. Hold both of those, but yeah, even still. Quite full. We've actually got plenty of time though, so we can actually just head back and forth and clear this place out. Right, salvager. Let's put all of that in there, and then how do I change this? How do I change my crew belt? You can toggle whether something's trash or not, which is fine. Repair kits. Okay. Bugging me. Where there's the option for it. I just can't remember what the keybind is. Q&E to lean. Got the train, free camera, glider. Am I imagining it? Got your tool belt. Maybe not. Easy crafting overview. Shows you all the different stuff you can make. Okay. Maybe not then. Okay. We can make those anyway, can't we, I guess? But I guess if we go up, we stick this stuff in here, and we're just left with the ammo. Or is that it? Is that everything? Oh shit. Have I put... Oh no. Done that again. Have I just destroyed my nice pistol? Oh, these are all Stoat zeros. Okay. Yeah, my half-used scrapper is still on my tool belt. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, let's go back out. Okay. All good. Yeah. In we go. If it ain't nailed down, it's coming with us. To clear. Not in my sector. Shot at me. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Also, you can stun them. You can stun them with the EMP. can heal ourselves with the stims now as well, which is quite nice. Gobble these all up as well. Is that ISO? Plenty of little healing stations around as well. Okay, what have we got? Not bad. Those are materials. These as well. And those as well. Okay. A little warehouse room. I'm hungry, so eat.
Sector clear.
Where's that shot coming from?
Engaging hostile.
Oh shit. Oh, I don't have enough ammo for the EMP. Must take its own ammo. Okay. Full again. Go back and empty. Whoa, hello buddy. Didn't see you there. I was like, hang on a minute. The ship's saying the train's saying it's red and gonna be empty soon, but it's still got an hour and 4 minutes, so it's fine. Plenty of time. Loads of loot. Loads and loads of loot. We had to jump back into this, to be fair. I think after a couple of these patches, it's largely because the combat has been improved a lot. And it's still not amazing, but it's been improved so much that it's amazing how much that's like improved the experience, if that makes sense. I've just done a really good job with that. Right. We're picking up so many... I've filled the medium storage already. I am a goblin. Yeah, we are... Couple of hacking kits as well. Okay. Tech fabricator here. Improved stations and gliders. Serve kits for exosuits. But some of this stuff will be what you need to build with the forge and things like that. So many items. That's the reactor thing as well that lets you convert ISO into fuel. It basically doubles it. Halo scan reveals nearby locations. object information as well. Little bits and pieces you can do there. Okay, so the exosuit forge probably actually makes sense to go there. Like that. What we built. This allows us to build insulation. There we go. Where do we equip this on ourselves or something? You know what I mean? Like where do we build that? Increases max HP. Those receive damage. Do endurance as well to increase your stamina. So 2 megawatt hours as well. Right. And then I think we go up. I don't know, we've got enough room for that. An exosuit forge. Can we put a tech fabricator there? Can we squeeze it in? Oh, we can. Amazing. And then I think we had plates. We can squeeze a little small storage in there as well. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it does break. That's good. That does break down the old weapons that we don't care about as well. Okay. Got so much ammo. Like 12, 40, is that 1400 rounds, I think, on the bottom right. Insane. Absolutely insane, mate. That's 100 items in the recycler salvage now. Whoa! You just wondering where all your buddies were gone? Food as well. Getting the hang of this now a bit more. Getting quick with the F and R to grab all. Quiet here. Hello? There we go. Like a little elevator we can get up. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Like that. More hacking devices. Things like that fill up your inventory because they don't stack. And to be fair, I don't really need to... The hacking device is just to open the pods, isn't it? For humans, but... pretty much full with them anyway. More enemies. This is basically just got a little warehouses just off of each direction, isn't it? Kind of like that it's slot based though. It's not weight based at all. No weight consideration with this whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, try and clear this ground floor. Even green. There's so many of these scrapper kits. We really don't need that many. Same with the hacking kits. Does lock doors, chests, and other usable objects, but we haven't really come across anything like that yet, have we really? That's like requiring that from us. Do that. We've got so much ammo. Don't really need rations at the moment. Scrap's useful because the scrap is what we can turn into plates, and you know, all of our crafting comes from that, really. Actually, I'd drop one of them. Oh shit, I went too far. I didn't think I was gonna make it, so I tried to like grab the ledge, and I did make it. And I just carried on jumping. Okay, 99% sure I saw something there. Oh no, it was just the light. Okay. Okay, we are like so full. I think it's because plates only stack to 5 as well. Quite a small stack limit. Remote control unit is probably good. I mean, we can drop some ammo, can't we? Let's be honest. Do we need that much ammo? Shooting's like that, then yeah, we're gonna need all the ammo we can get. I said though, I'm still at the point where I'm thinking, is it something you could sink 100+ hours into? Because I'd want to see more variation. Because even in this place, it's the same thing 3 times, isn't it? It's the same warehouse, just with slightly different randomized loot in each cardinal direction, basically. So many plates. Oh, 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 there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Alright. Well, that, all in all, was fairly successful, I'd say. Get ourselves back up. Let's get out of here. Like I said, for me, I'd shrink by like 20%. I'd shrink the UI all down. I'd make it dynamic. Or I'd have the option to make it dynamic. And I'd probably have it so I could toggle it, so I could clear it off. There's a lot just in your face at times. We've got so much food. Is there something else, like a small depot? No, a small depot is quite big. The tank's quite big. Battery rack's quite big. You get huge storage. What about the refiner? Yeah, that's quite big as well. The energy cell 2 to make the metallurgy. What does that do? Can affect up to... Oh, must be placed next to crafting stations. Okay, so you need to put it next to certain things. Right. Okay. Probably not the best layout at the moment. Even have the stairs, which is quite cool as well. Large storage gives you 48. Small storage gives you 10. Okay. Okay. I think we've got all of these now, haven't we? I think the refiner would be the... It goes green. Go. We built the refiner. Got an achievement for that. Oh, build that there. Passenger compartment. What does the passenger compartment do? Expanding the maximum capacity. Oh, okay. Where are the beds? Are the beds at the back? Oh, the beds are here. Right, yeah. Okay. We've got glider fabricator. We've got a whole empty bit for all of our storage. Right. It's a shame, like, some of these bits are in here, isn't it? These bits, because I'm not really sure what they're for. But they do prevent you from just building freely. Yet some carriages are completely empty. And it seems like you can't... Yeah, you can't select and delete them. Huge ones as well, right. Yeah. How much does one of these give us? Is it just one per passenger? Put one there. 2. Okay. Goes up to 12. And the refiner lets us then put rations into biopolymer. And then that plus graphite into nanopolymer, organic extract, refined metal. So you put your scrap metal in. All the extra stuff, you could pop in 11 of that, for instance. Pop that in there. This needs plates and bolts and all that stuff as well. You get all of these.
Critical hunger levels. Immediately consume food.
Yeah, always forget about that. And then in terms of the stoat, which we've got, stoat 2 upgrade. We have to have it off of our bar, I think. Just as, yeah, proper. Does not get refunded. Okay. Good to know. Actually, we gotta go down there. We've got to put our ISO in. There we go. Almost. Definitely gonna need to expand our food storage as well, aren't we? Because we are getting full. Again, and then you just go off to the next one, clear that. Start generating our energy. I said at the moment we're not burning through isotopes, but I guess as you get further in the game you're going to be using more isotopes for some of your crafts. You're going to want to be using the glider more and gathering more up. It seems all good. We're going to take that wide. The wider track. Probably shouldn't have, because there's a thing there. Train station or a... Yeah, it doesn't matter now, there's no more changes, but... It is a base from the looks of it, so we can stop. We can still run over the tracks and everything like that. Won't be an issue. Debris, I think, whenever it shows the little exclamation mark, because that's like the debris that's there.
Engine shutdown imminent. Accelerate now.
Yeah. Another carriage. I mean, I'm intrigued. Eat my hot soup. Let's go have a look. I'm wondering if you gotta, like, back your train up into it or something. That's how you get expansions. It's another train, isn't it? But it's just a carriage. Maybe you gotta like bump into it or something. Or like go past it and back it up, like reverse into it. Not too sure. But I think that's where we're going to leave it for this one. Let me know if you would like to see more and see us keep going with this a little bit. But just thought I'd come back and explore some of the systems a little bit further. We got to see some more of the building stations. Obviously upgrade our ship a little bit. We've got the Exo Forge now. Got our medium storage. Got the refinery. And the salvager all going for us as well. Laboratory 2. Just helping us with our food and regens and all that kind of stuff and energy cells. So, oh yeah, you need 10,000 for energy cell 2 as well. You got your tech stuff here as well. So crafting certain things. Traction optimizer that improves the train's acceleration. These little things as well. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? Hope you enjoyed that one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.